A very happy morning to all of you kids. Kids, today we are going to start with the new chapter Fiber to Fabric. Now, it is also a very interesting and knowledgeable chapter. In this, we will learn that how the fabrics or the clothes are made from different types of fibers. So, to start with the chapter, firstly, I want to ask you some questions. Like, can you please tell me that do we all wear the same type of clothes? Like me, you, your grandparents? Or do we wear the same type of clothes in every season? I mean, right now we are wearing the cotton clothes, like summer is going on, but do we can wear the same type of clothes in the winters also? Of course not. We can't. So, what are the factors which decide the type of cloth we wear or the properties of a particular cloth, that it will be warm, it will be cool to wear, it will be nice to wear in the summers, it will be nice to wear in the winters. So, these all things we are going to do in this chapter. So, the chapter that we are going to do is about fabrics. Now, why there is a need of a fabric? Why do we wear clothes? We wear clothes to cover our body, to protect our body from heat, from cold, from dust, and from insects. Like your mother, you must have listened, your mother usually say, पूरी बाजू के कपड़े डाल लो नहीं तो मच्छर लड़ जाएंगे. So it means that cloth helps you to get protected from insects. And yes, not the least, we wear clothes to look good also, right? So, these are the main, you can say, the advantages or the importance of clothes in our life. Moreover, the type of clothes that we wear depends on some factors like area, like society. Like in cities, the girls used to wear jeans, short skirts, but on the other hand, a village girl used to wear suits. Climate, of course, like the type of clothing we have is completely different from the type of clothing the hilly area people have. Then the season, like in summers, we used to wear very thin and cotton clothes, and in winter, we used to wear very thick and spongy and very like warm clothes. Then on our liking also, like what type of clothes do you like to wear? Okay, so in this way, the clothes we wear depends on many factors. Now, do we are wearing clothes from so many back years? Like, do our ancestors they also used to wear clothes? No. Clothing is a kind of evolution. Like, wearing of clothes is unique to humans only. Okay, starting wearing clothing that starts from about 1 lakh to 5 lakh years ago. The people at that time they used to wear animal skin, big leaves, or the barks of trees to cover their body in order to protect them from the harsh weather conditions or from the animals. Okay, means they don't want to cover their body, rather they want to protect their body. So clothing starts from the concept of, from the thinking of protection. Okay, then sewing that started back to about 40,000 years ago, and that too it started with the like animal teeth or the thorns of the the plants and all. Okay, then spinned, dyed, and knitted flax fibers, that is a proper cloth that has been used by human beings about 30,000 years ago. Okay, and the art of weaving a cloth was completely known about 27,000 years ago. Then use of wool as clothing started about 6,000 years ago, and you will be surprised to know that the production of silk was first happened in China, that is about 3000 BC. Okay, then cultivation of cotton that started in India, firstly in the valleys of the Indus River, and the cotton woven clothes were formed about 3000 BCE. So, in this way, the history of clothing is very much large, and it is a kind of evolution which took place over the generations. Okay, so this was all about like prelim of the chapter, that how the clothing came into play, why we need the fabric, and all. Okay, now let us start with the chapter properly. Now, the chapter name is Fiber to Fabric. So, what is a fiber and what is a fabric? Then, can you relate it with a thread? Now, let me show you. Many of you will get confused between thread and fiber. You will say, ma'am, same ही होता है thread and fiber, but no, there is a difference, and I'll show you that. See, students, I have taken this thread. Okay, this is a roll of thread, and this is a thread, right? Now, if you look carefully at the thread, then this end, I have loosened it a bit. Okay, I have loosened this end of the thread a bit. Now you can see the very small fibrous things coming out of it. So these small fibrous things are known as fibers. Okay, let me focus it for you. This, I hope you can see it now. These small tangles, these are of fibers, and these fibers are knitted to form this thread. Okay, so what can we say? We can say that fibers are converted into threads, and then threads are woven into fabric, and then this fabric is dyed or printed in order to form different types of clothes that we used to wear. Okay, students, so let us do the step of production of fabric, that how a fabric is formed in general. Okay, so what is the first step of formation of a fiber, that of a fabric? That is spinning. Okay, the fibers, they are the very thin strands either obtained from plants or animals. So firstly, the fibers are obtained either from the plants or from the animals, and they are converted into yarns of threads by spinning. And for this, we can use a hand spindle or a spinning wheel that we known as charkha. Okay, I'll show you its diagram. So these are the two ways by which a fiber is converted or spun into a yarn of threads. So this is a hand spindle. This lady is using this hand spindle here, and this is a spinning wheel, that is charkha. Okay, students. Now the next step after spinning is weaving or knitting. Now what is weaving or knitting? Weaving is the process in which two sets of yarns are interlaced at right angle to form a fabric. Like if I have two pieces of thread, then one like this, then one like this, then one like this, one like this, one like this, one like this. You can see any of the cloth closely, then you will find this type of pattern in that. Okay, so this is known as weaving. And when you just use the like yarn to form a connected loops, then that is known as knitting. It may be with the help of long needles or with the help of knitting machine. Okay, I'll show you its picture also. Now this is weaving. This is the weaving machine. Okay, hand operated weaving machine. And this one is this thread and one is this thread, which will come. This is at right angle to each other, and after that the thread, these yarns will be interlocked. Okay, and will form a fabric. And this knitting, you must have seen your grandmother or mother forming the warm clothes out of wool. Okay, so this is your knitting. So weaving and knitting both are two different things. Okay, but both are used to convert a thread into a fabric. Okay, students? Then after weaving and knitting, this fabric formed can be dyed or printed with different colors so as to form attractive fabric or cloth that we use to make different dresses according to our wish. So this was the first part of the chapter fiber to fabric. I hope you all have understood the chapter. Thank you, students. Have a nice day.